What up, y'all? How's it going? We're back at the lake. I'm trying a new lake today because I haven't been catching any crappie at my normal lake, so hopefully catch a few today. I'm trying to take a couple home to eat. I'm in Oklahoma right now, and it's been a lot of rain this year in Oklahoma, and it's kind of screwed up the fish a little bit. The lakes have been flooded for like 2 months straight. So anyways, they're finally going down. The lake I usually fish is still up like 7-8 feet, which is insane considering it hasn't rained in a month. So, but it rains so much that the lake's upstream and the rivers and everything, they're still catching lots of water. So anyways, now that the lakes are finally coming down somewhat, I'm hoping that the fishing will go back to kind of normal. So they should be stacking up on brush piles. Hopefully I find them on brush piles. That's what I'm gonna do. That's my goal. Anyways, just stick around. Hopefully we catch some. I already made it to the spot. See if I can't find a few crappie here and there. I have no idea if I will, but I am gonna try. So the goal today is to look for brush piles. In in Oklahoma at least, it seems like here anywhere from 12 to 18 feet of water. That's usually where I catch them. Again, crappie are so finicky, you never know what they're gonna do. What I'm using today is what I typically use. So I got black over my hands. I had to retape my trolling motor over here, but I got a couple split shots. And I got a 16th ounce black jig head with the white eye, and I got what's called Patriot on there. It's a white jig body with red and white flakes. So I've caught them lots of fish on this setup. Hopefully I can catch them again today, but like I said, you never know about crappie. They might not bite today. All right, that's kind of what we're looking for, bigger brush piles. I can't tell if there's anything in it, but there's always a good chance. So all right, so here I finally caught a fish, and here's what I changed to. I got a white head with red eyes. It's a 16th ounce jig head and a golden white jig body. Hopefully that'll focus. There's a few things out here that are tried and true, and that's one of them. Got another one. Another little keeper. Well, I didn't get that one on camera, but got him in person. Haha, finally. That goes to show right there. Switch it up, find something that works. 2 different jig heads in 3 different colors, and I finally found something that works. So switch it up. There we go. Little old bitty guy. Come on now. Where's your big buddy down there? I see him. Go tell him to hit me. Ow! Ah, stop. Fin the dog out of me. There you go, little bitty guy. Yeah. Little bitty tiny guy again. A little bit bigger than the last one. All right, need your big boys to start biting. Tell your big friends. Here we go. Be a keeper. And he is. Oh, shoot. Good job. We got a keeper. Boy, they're slow this morning. Finicky. Oh, my goodness. Again, not a giant. Not a giant, but he will keep. He's perfect for the frying pan, you know what I'm saying? That boy's gonna fit in the frying pan real nice. We just changed his address. There we go, that's a keeper for sure. A little nicer one. Heck yes! Boy, it's been a month or two since I've caught any crappie. This feels good. Get it, old big boy. Oh yeah, he got it. Look at him. He's not the biggest, but he'll keep, I believe. Come on now. Oh, he's a keeper all day. Woohoo! Come here. Nope, 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 come here. That's a nice one. Wow, that was way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Come here. No! Look at that. Look at that. Good one. He got his tail bit by something. What it was, I pulled him up so hard to knock some of the scales off. I was just ripping and whoosh, you know. Alright. I gotta try to hurry and dump him in the live well real quick before I blow off the spot. Ready? We're gonna prop this open is what I need to do. That's what I'll do right there. Alright, back at it like a crack addict. Yeah, candidate. Oh, that's a bigger one too. That's a pretty decent sized one. Heck yeah, come to Papa. No, 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 come over here, come over here, come, 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 come. Look at that boy, that's a big boy. What is going on? Come on, wind, lay down. See, that right there is why it pays to move. I found a brush pile right off rip. As soon as I got to Lake, they absolutely loaded with fish, but they wouldn't bite. They just weren't having it. And so, as tempted as I was to just sit there and fish it all day, all day, all day, you know, I could have just sat there and fished it forever. They weren't gonna bite, you know what I mean? So I moved and I found some slightly more active fish. So I know the saying, don't leave fish to find fish, but with crappie, sometimes you gotta find the ones that are biting. Otherwise, you're just gonna waste your time. We're getting blown back by the wind. The wind's picking up already. It's supposed to pick up today. I hate the wind. I think my jig's messed up. Yep. They won't bite it when it's like that. I don't know. It's like they know. I mean, obviously it's pretty screwed up looking, but you gotta fix it and make it look good for them. More appetizing. Yes, I got another one. Keeper. Oh yeah, come over here. Changed the color up. Gave him something new, a little blackened chartreuse. He ate it. Not a giant. Here we go. Look at that sucker. Oh man, feels good to finally catch one. It's been like 30 minutes since I caught one. Oh, heck yeah. Really nice one. I wish I had about 20 of them. All right, there's a big one in here I'd like to get to. I don't know if I can. It's super windy now. Here's my lure dropping down. So I put it right in front of his grill. When he has now seen it. Chase it, chase it, chase it, buddy. Having a real hard time because of the wind. Well, I got a Monstar here. Biggest crappie in the lake. This might be a lake record. Might be the smallest crappie I've ever caught in my life. He's lucky I ain't flathead fishing. Get off there, man. Look at that sucker. I can barely pick him up. In the words of my girlfriend, that's cute. He's gonna go for a ride. Ready? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, gosh dang it. I'm sorry, buddy. I'll gently release you. There he goes. He made it. He swam off. He's good. He does have a story to tell, though. He's got a story to tell. Got one. My little brother's on the phone talking my ear off, and I'm over here slaying crappies. See, call and see what?
If any course around there will let us. I called 2 or 3 other courses around and Friday.
Yeah, let me see what I can find. Where are we at? Where's this at? Oh yeah. Ain't the biggest one. You're gonna go back, but ow! Ow! Golly! You're going back, bud. It's a good one. I mean, it's a good crappie. I mean, he's a little crappie, but any crappie that catches a good one, he's going back. He went back safe and sound. There it is. Little guy. I'm talking about teeny tiny. It's the same one from earlier, I could tell. No, I'm just kidding. Big old gargantuan crappie. We call him Moby Dick. I call him Moby Dick. He's gonna go for a ride too. Look at that. He's got a parasite. I'm gonna take that off of him. Got you, buddy. In the words of my girlfriend, that one's cute. Go for a ride, my man. This just should give me an example of what I look for. I just cruise the bottom until I find stuff like this. You get it right there. That's only about a foot tall. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's a tree stump, a root, a rock. I don't know. But a lot of times you'll find them just little humps in the water like that, and there'll be, you know, 4 or 5 fish on it. If you can catch 1 or 2, and you find 10 different stumps, you got 20 fish. So I do look for the big brush piles, and I've found some big brush piles, and sometimes I'll catch them off it. But a lot of times it's kind of hard to catch them off the big brush piles because there's so many shad, so many smaller fish. When they're little piles like this, it tends to be a little bit more concentrated fish that are going to bite, if that makes sense. There's not, you can see there's not tons of shad all the way around here, and I don't know if you're going to bite, but I'm going to try to catch a couple of them. Also, I switched to one of my favorites. It's called blue ice. Hopefully you can see that. I don't know if my hand's in the thing, but anyways, white head, red eyes with a blue body, and got blue speckles in it. One thing that doesn't help is my boat is slapping the water. That is bad news for crappie, but I can't help it because the freaking waves are so high, wind's so high. Oh yeah, good one. Good one here. Slab, a big crappie. Gosh dang. Dang, that's a big crappie. That's a nice one right there. Real nice. It's definitely the biggest one of the day. Gotta get back on the spot or I'll blow off it. That's a big crappie. Woo! So I guess about 15 more of them. I'm just drifting it over the top of them, and every now and then one will hit it. Well, that's it for me today. I'm fixing to get out of here. It's getting super hot. It's 11:30. I've caught all the fish I need. I think I probably have 15 or 20, so more than I want to fillet. Anyways, it's been an awesome day. Probably see me cook these somewhere, some way, somehow. And I can't wait. I've been looking for some fresh crappie. Anyways, great day. Can't wait to do it again. So we're in the kitchen here. We got the fish laid out. I'm about to hit it with the, you know how it is, Zatarain's blackened. You can't go wrong with that. I'm gonna blacken them up and make some fish tacos. I know you've probably seen me make these before, but I haven't had them in a long time, and I'm really looking forward to them, so I'm gonna make some right now. All right, so you'll pretty much probably already know the drill. Pat all the fillets dry, take that Zatarain's, give it a pretty good dosage of the Zatarain's on both sides. I'm also gonna put some garlic powder because I think garlic powder goes really well with it. Just like that right there. Woo! Now I'm gonna flip them, get the other side, and then throw them on the Blackstone. So I like a little bit of a crunch on my fish tacos, so I use coleslaw. Put a little coleslaw in the bowl. Then take some lime juice. I don't want it super duper limey, so I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit of the juice, probably just a half of one. I just want the lime to kind of marinate in there. So I just let that sit in there for a few minutes while I cook this fish. So I'm gonna head out there and throw the fish on. Right here, I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. Ooh, yeah. Let that cook pretty good on one side and crisp up, and then flip it over. Get the other side. I'm gonna flip one over and see if they're ready. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Money. Look at that. Blackened crust and everything. Right, so I got the tray of fish. I got the tri-colored coleslaw with some lime. See it right there, pretty limey, smells great. I usually mix mayonnaise and sriracha, but I have some already made sriracha mayo. That's what I got. We make sushi sometimes, that's what we use for sushi. All right, so I'm going to assemble the taco. First thing I want to do is a couple pieces of fish on that one. A couple pieces of fish on this one. And I'm gonna take some of the coleslaw. I usually use cilantro, but I forgot cilantro again. I forgot cilantro like the last 5 times I made these. Yeah, I should have put more coleslaw, but it'll be okay. It was some spicy mayo. Look at that. Almost looks like I know what I'm doing. Like I got some culinary expertise up in here. All the pretty colors. And guess what? It's fantastic too. It's straight delicious. And I like it paired with the good old-fashioned Coke Zero. All right, let's have a taste test. All right, I got my plate of fish tacos. About to hammer it down. Try a bite and see how it is. I like to squirt a little lime on mine. Did it again. That's fire. That's incredible. I like that spicy mayo actually, like the store-bought spicy mayo. Like I say, I usually just mix my own, but that's already pre-made one. But man, it's good. It's really, really good. See it? Mmm, fish is fresh and flaky. I love that blackening. You can't go wrong with the blackening. And then the crunch from the lime really does it some justice. I'm a big texture guy, so I'm gonna finish these. That's incredible. That's probably the end of this one. And like always, if you liked it, like and subscribe, comment, do all the stuff, all the YouTube stuff. I know it's ridiculous to ask that and it sounds stupid to ask it over and over, but it really does drive the channel forward. So if you would and you made it this far, just hit me with a like real quick. I'd appreciate it a lot. Anyways, probably see you in the next one. I'm gonna finish these off. Peace out.